Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you my branded Dark Magician deck profile that I used today in my locals. It only lost to Tears and Rika and Sprites with hand traps. Otherwise it won against Sword Souls and everything else. So let's start off with hand traps. We are going to run. So far this is what I have in my main hand traps. 2 Ash Blossoms. I would run up 3 but I don't have a third one. 2 Infinite Impermanences. 3 Infinite Impermanences. Those are my hand traps. Now let's get into the traps. We're going to run 3 Skilled Run. It's really good against most decks. Can't stop decks that pop off under. Can't stop decks that pop off in Grave like Tears. But can stop a bunch of other decks. Goes and match. It only hurts you in this deck if you're going for Artemis. What's it called? Selene. And in your typical Dark Magician deck. Tomas for Dragon Knight. But this is a trap card, so you set it so it can't really hurt that. But it can hurt. It can hurt Artemis and Selene for going to access code. It can also hurt Lubellion, but that's what I'll be honest for. 1 Eternal Souls because it protects your Dark Magician from everything basically except for summoning conditions. Shadow Schism for the Nadir Servants. And how would we get Shadow Schism? Well, we would send Al Capone in the extra deck. I'll show you later. Then we play 3 Branded Fusions. This can get you to Dragoon and Dragon Knight on turn 1. And unfortunately, I do not run Branded Lost or Aluber because I don't have an Aluber, so what's the point of running Branded Lost? So instead, in their place, I'm playing 3 Ref. And now, something interesting is too, you can also do Branded Fusion, bait out the Ash at the Ash set. You're locked into Fusion Summon monsters, and you can go for Ref as long as you haven't summoned anything else. And then Ref can get you Red as a Dark Dragoon since he is a Fusion monster. So, you know, that's one way to bait out an Ash. Then you got Soul Servant. You can also bait out Soul Servant with the draw effect because Soul Servant is just a really good stack and then can be a Pot of Greed if you potentially set up right. 2 Purple Rights for Illusion of Chaos. Right off the bat, you basically have 5 ways to get Illusion of Chaos. Soul Servant, 3 Soul Servants, and 2 Purple Rights. Or, if you, to be more accurate, 2 ways right now, plus Rod equals 3. But then Rod can get you Soul Servant, so that's 4. Torpid and Droplets. I would pump this up to 3, but I don't have a 3rd copy, which I am trying to get. Then 1 Secrets of Dark Magic. I run this because I'm running Red Eyes Black Dragon. It's to help fix the brick, like if I draw a Dark Magician Red Eyes Black Dragon, which I do a lot. I use that, or if you draw a Luber and Dark Magician, Secrets of Dark Magic, Lubellion, Dragoon. So this can also get you to Dragoon in 1 turn. On Dark Magic, a Circle, Standard, 1 Upstart Goblin. Really good in this deck for the stacking or circles, or, you know, Soul Servant. Magical Ice Fusion, if you can make the other Dragoon or Dragon. Yeah, actually, no, we can't make Dragonite because it's not Spellcaster. Dragoon, I'm sorry, I meant to say Dragoon and Quintet Magician, but I don't run Quintet Magician. Honestly, you can run him. He's more useful than Master of Chaos or the Dark Magician, so. One Magician Salvation for the Eternal Souls. Then we're going to run 1 Dogmatica Flunderies, the Knighted. Only 1 Dogmatica Ecclesia, the Virtuous. 2 Fallen Up Outpasses. 3 Magician Souls. 2 Illusion of Chaoses. 3 Rods. And then 1 Dark Magician Girl for the Pot of Greed. 1 Red Eyes for the Red Eyes Fusion. 2 Dark Magicians because 3 is too much, and if they call by your first one, well, you're fucked. Because you can't go for Dragon Knight or Lubellion. Alright. Oh, I mean, you could go for Lubellion, but you just can't go for Dragoon. So let's go into the extra deck, starting with the Link Monsters. 1 Artemis, just in case you want to recycle Rod. Honestly, you can switch your route, though, because, you know, you're mainly going for Goon and stuff like that, because this is to help, you know, fix breaking a little bit. Not breaking, but, like, it's helping to get Dragoon out for a certain one if you don't have anything else. But I still run this if you're running our Rod to recycle. Or to relinquish, because, you know, if you have Nibiru on the side like I do, you can side out something like Goes and Match or Skill Drain if they summon a lot like Sprites, and give them the Nibiru token. Relinquish will then take that monster, it's equipping it, and it's not original attack, it's the attack it currently has, so then you can potentially get like a 10k beat stick off turn 2, so you can create pressure. Selene, because we still want to run that Drake to Access Code Talker package, because that's still pretty strong in this deck. 1 Divine Arsenal, Sky Sunder of Zeus. I really like this card a lot. There's actually something that Amuro came up with where he created a turn. Did he create it? Yeah. I think he uploaded it. It's a turn 1 Zeus where you take you use souls to summon Dark Magician Girl, and you use souls to get. Oh no, you use what's her name? Apprentice Illusion Magician to get Naruto out, and then you rank into Abaddon Illusion, which then he'll swing and then rank up into Zeus, and you can use Zeus 2 times. Then we're gonna do El Shaddai Winda, and this is because Shaddai Schism can help you fuse with this. Shaddai Akapon, this is for the Nadir target, or you can actually use Dragon Knight from the Nadir target since he's Dark Magician engraved, and you can get a draw 1 with for Soul Servant 1. Albion, the Banded Dragon, simple, like let's say he can banish your monsters, right? You can go for Dragoon, then you can go for Lebellion, Searing Dragon, shuffle those banished monsters back in, or if they banish your Dark Magician, you can, like if they banish your Dark Magician, what's his name, Fallen of Albaz, you can actually take them back in, so you can take your banished monsters back in. Like if they banish Dragoon, you can put him back in the extra deck for like, I don't know, a random, what's it called? For a random super target or a target if you have one. Yeah. And I don't know if this still applies, but if you use Ref where his name becomes Third Eyes Black Dragon, I'm not too sure if that still applies when he's banished, but you can actually, if it does, then you can use Lebellion and Dark Magician if they're both banished, or you can use Lebellion and Dragonite to get another Dragoon because Ref makes it makes Dragoon Red Eyes, so Secrets of Dark Magic can even work if you have a Dragoon on field, like they're trying to get rid of it, like TT. Triple attack talents, right? Take your Dragoon. Well, because you use Ref, I'm assuming you use Ref to get him out. Secrets of Dark Magic with your Dark Magician and Dragoon that's Red Eyes, and then you can get another Dragoon. Amuro made a video about that, and I think you should go check it out because he explains it better than I do. So now we're gonna get into some test hands. Actually, I just realized before we get into the test hands, let's go over the side deck. In my side deck, I run 3 Dark Ruler No Mores, 3 Nibs, 3 Solemn Judgment, 3 Solemn Strikes, and then I run, there can only be 1 because this rule works against most decks. Honestly, you can go for Secret Village Spellcasters, but I like to use these Floodgates. Oh, I mean, Secret Village is a Floodgate, but I like to use these ones because, you know, they're board breakers. Like, Secret Village is only good when going first. These can, like, send them. Like, if you're going second, like, you can wait 3rd turn, activate them, and send the rest. If they try to negate it, you got Goon to negate that negate, or you got Imperm. So, potentially, you can just clear their board. You can't tell I'm focusing more on board breaking since that's stronger in this format than just locking them out. But, well, let's now get into the test hands. Sorry. Okay. Let's say we're going first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? That's not Whoa. Okay. Dark Magical Circle. Look at top 3. Yeah, Soul Servant. We have Soul Servant. Let's go Prepperites. Upstart. Draw your Prepperites. Honestly, you can do Upstart. Actually, no, because there's Beast Spell 1, so you go like this. Prepperites. Search for Illusion of Chaos. Illusion. Illusion search. Search for souls. Then place a card to the top. We have 2 of these. Minus place 1, right? Oops, sorry, bad habit. Soul's Effect. You know, why not? Send the Summon Dark Magician. You get a free, you don't get a banish because you're going first. Soul Servant. Stack. Salvation. play Salvation, set Eternal Souls. Honestly, you can even just go for Souls, send Salvation, draw one, because this is all you're going to be doing this turn. So, and then you're going to set this card, because you're going to have to banish this to draw the Salvation, right? Set a card, right? But let's say you did Souls, right? You can send this, you draw yourself one, let go, we got Imperium, but because we went for the Dark Magician, we are going to then wait for their turn, and then when they do a turn, we're going to first flip Skill Drain, then flip Eternal Souls. I use the effect, which means you can still use the effect later on. You just activated it so they can't superpower your Dark Magician, or whatever to Dark Magician. So that's your board pretty much. If you just draw next turn, this is what you got. You get in turn, you can search for Souls. We'll search for Souls, and then Souls dumps Dark Magician, go into grave, and then you can get rid of these two, right? And then you get to draw two. Oh, look at that. You get a Forbidden Droplet. See, well, you won't get these cards because obviously we have different decks with different shuffling. And also, I just, to actually, do that, and, send, let's just place a card to the top for the hell of it, and pretend we're sending Dark Magician Girl. Right, shuffle it, draw these random two by sending these random two. Whoa, I actually got the same exact thing. It's crazy. Well, not same exact thing, but pretty close. You do that. Let's get into our second test hand. So as you can see, that was more of just a Dark Magician test hand. Really couldn't turn that into a branded. Let's try something different. I was pretty good going first, not gonna lie. And let's pretend we're going second this time, because we won that round. So that's our 5 that we're starting off with. So you already have some interruptions during their turn. You got Imperm, right? But let's draw. We drew a Skill Drain. Whoa, we can't really do anything with this hand, except for Seekers of Dark Magic, and then we have to probably go for Lubellion. But then Lubellion can't really do anything because we're not going to be able to fuse them for anything in this form. So you just go for Lubellion probably. If not, just go for Albaz, then discard a card, honestly, because Soul Servant could bring this back. We're going to discard this, fuse with one of their monsters. And let's just say for, shits and giggles, we go for Lubellion. Put him in defense position because we can't really do anything else. Right? Set this card. Set this card. So you potentially stall them out, right? And you can go, right? You can do this during the... Honestly, you don't really need to sit this down if you're going with Skill Drain. But just in case you want to negate something in their column, like let's say they activate a spell card, you have as a monster, you can negate in that column, negate that, right? Negate that spell, and then later on you just want to use Skill Drain, go ahead, use Skill Drain, then just draw. And you get another interruption. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you have a 25 beat stick, good luck with them getting over that beat stick. If they can't, just special summon with monster effects. And, and let's go for another test hand. So that hand is more of a hand trappy hand, but at least you can actually stop your opponents. Tap that shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say you're going first this turn. Let's put Lubellion back in. Look at these 5 cards. Okay, that is interesting. Brand Diffusion. Let's say, and if they don't ash it, perfect. You're gonna send Fallen of Albaz, and if we can find him, your boy, the one and only Dark Magician, the Brick Boy, for Lubellion. Lubellion's effect. Probably gonna go with Goes in Match. Discard Goes in Match. Fuse with these two by shuffling them back into the deck. Or if you don't want to discard, you can honestly go for Albion, but then you banish them. But it's not big of a deal. You go for Dragoon because Dragonite really has no purpose here. Then you activate the Automatic Ecclesia's effect. And then you activate Fleurdelys's effect. Actually, you want to slave Fleurdelys for your opponent's turn, and you got 2 hand traps. You set one, and you got to discard if you really need to, right? Let's say they do something, and from that, do this, summon them, negate one of their monsters' effects. You draw, pop, 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 switch to attack, gain 500, gain 500, swing for game. Then you try to negate something, try to activate something, you negate with Dragoon, gain 1,000. So it's pretty good pretty good deck, or pretty good, I would say in my opinion. Your next roll would have been Rod, so it doesn't matter. But as long as they don't they can't really super probably your board unless they have like a Albion, because I don't know what super power target has a dark and a light monster, because everything else here is like light. These are spellcaster, and dragon. So 2 monsters with the same attribute, different types would be what's it called? Monument Dragon in the Swamp. They won't even be able to take Dragoon, as long as they don't got TTK. So you're chilling. Honestly, they can't super probably that board, and they'll have a problem getting over that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm your old Tommy, quite a bit of branded, so go up to his channel. He's a really great DM YouTuber. It's up to Loza. He's a better DM YouTuber. Pretty good stuff that he uploads. He's coming back soon, so if you could show some support to him, that'd be great. While he's coming back, he was sick, and he had college finals. So peace out.